In this video, I'll show you and describe Antwerp, Belgium, the diamond capital of the world. The house of the famed painter Peter Paul Rubens, who was from Antwerp. The unique architecture of Antwerp. The meaning of the name Antwerp. So please stay tuned to my video.
Please remember to post a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you can always get my latest travel videos.
Good morning. I'm today in Antwerp, Belgium. It's Tuesday.
Antwerp, Belgium is the diamond capital of the world. Stay tuned till the end of this video to see some diamonds.
It's a beautiful city, actually. I was recommended it by a few Belgians, and I'm just going to show you around. This is the entrance to the train station, and inside of it is absolutely gorgeous. It's very beautiful, and the main square outside the train station is extremely well kept. Very different from Brussels, which is, as I described, is very gritty. This is a major city. That's the second largest city in Belgium, and it's quite beautiful, very attractive. So I'm going to try to go to the Rubens house, and then I'm going to do a walking tour if I can. I was describing, the city is very beautiful. The architecture is gorgeous. You can see these Baroque buildings here with the gold paint. This place is as nice as that Grand Place in Brussels. It's really, really nice. From modern buildings, and over there in the distance is the central station over there in the background with a beautiful dome over it. It's a very beautiful city, I gotta say. And of course, here's a McDonald's. I just finished the tour of the Rubens house, which was absolutely exquisite. It's about the life and paintings of Peter Paul Rubens, one of the original masters of painting.
The Rubens house was the home of famous Dutch artist Peter Paul Rubens. Many of his greatest works were painted in the studio here. The house was designed by Rubens himself, based on Italian Renaissance architecture.
The term Rubenesque figure comes from Peter Paul Rubens. This is his house. This was his courtyard. And because he was such a fan of Italy, he imported many Italian pieces to his home. And so his home kind of looks Italian. It's kind of out of place with the rest of Antwerp. That gentleman is standing with the white shirt at the entrance of Peter Paul Rubens' house. This is his house. I went through the whole house. It's pretty awesome. As you can see, it was pretty exquisite. Peter Paul Rubens was a wealthy man. He was born into nobility to begin with, but had some personal challenges at the early stages of his life. Waiting for my walking tour to start, and I saw this cute little sculpture of a little child with its dog in there smiling.
This is Nello and Patricia, characters from the novella A Dog in Flanders, which is set in Antwerp. The story was written by English author Ouida in 1872. In the story, Nello is an orphan boy who aspires to be a painter, and Patricia is his loyal dog. A Dog in Flanders has inspired several movies and an animated TV series. The story became very popular in Japan, Korea, and the Philippines, bringing tourists to Antwerp. A small monument was created in the 1980s to attract tourists. It was replaced by this unique sculpture in 2016.
And the road is its blanket, the child and the dog's blanket. So you walk through here and carry on. This is the Cathedral of Antwerp. As you can see, it's closed for renovations, and you'll see how narrow the buildings are. So they used to build them narrow and high to avoid paying real estate tax. That was the original reason for these kind of houses. They're also all over Amsterdam, the Canal houses. But essentially shop down below at the lowest level, and then up top, at the very top, usually it's the servants' quarters, and second from the top was usually storage, and third from the top was usually where they lived. So that's was the original design of these houses. This is the Groot Market, which is equivalent to the Grand Place that you saw in Brussels. This is the center plaza of Antwerp, and as you can see, it's similar in architecture and design. A lot of these golden statues on top of buildings, and some very ornate looking facades on the buildings. Quite beautiful, actually. And because Antwerp is a regular city, it's not full of tourists, so it's all locals here. Very interesting. This is a Jesuit church. Some of the sculptures were created by Peter Paul Rubens. The Jesuits arrived in the late 1500s into Antwerp. I'm walking towards the train station in Antwerp. I did the tour. It wasn't very good. I guess the main history in Antwerp is the diamond trade, which kind of emerged from the fact that there were traders to begin with, and also the home of Rubens. Didn't really learn a lot about Antwerp from the tour guide, except one interesting thing. The word Antwerp, which is the name of the town, means hand thrower or hand throw. Antwerp. And that's where the name comes from. And what you'll see is several places that has a hand statue. And it's because of the name of the town. Now, it started because of a myth about a guy who slayed a giant on the river, the Skull River, which goes right past Antwerp. And he threw the giant's hand into the river. And that's the reason for the name. Okay? So as you can see, there's lots of places to shop. I mean, just oodles and oodles of anything you want to do as far as shopping is concerned in Antwerp, because it's quite a wealthy city. It's very clean, it's very safe, it's a nice place to hang around. Very easy to get around, and a beautiful train station. I'd highly recommend you come here for a day, but there's not much else going on here. On the way to the train station, I see this store called Antwerp Diamonds.
Antwerp, Belgium is the diamond capital of the world. Over 80% of the world's rough diamonds are traded in the diamond district in Antwerp, Belgium. About 50% of the rough diamonds sold in the world return to Antwerp to be cut and polished.
Beautiful diamonds. Obviously, you should see the movie Blood Diamond before you buy anything here. Look at that one there. Wow. Wow, wow.
Please subscribe, post a like, and hit the notification bell for future videos.